Well, here we are. We are at the Fox ABC. This is home for a massive stable of very talented amateurs. It's also home for Anthony Crolla, now fighter turned trainer, and a very busy stable. And the latest of a busy crop, William Crolla. So we just thought we'd do something a little bit different. This is going to be 12 rounds with the Crollas. So you can think maybe a little bit of top trumps thrown in there as well.
Okay.
And we'll just see how we do. So what I'm going to do is you pick a category. There's plenty there. We're going to do 12 rounds. You pick a category. I'm going to score each round just to see who comes out on top between the two Crolla boys. But
okay.
obviously it's trainer and boxer. So who's going to go first? Is it age over beauty or?
I'll let him go first.
No. I'll let him.
I'll go first then.
Right, go on. So category will be?
Power. Power.
Power.
Ooh.
Okay, so where are you going with this, Will? You make a case then for power.
That's what I meant to hit harder.
Yeah? So you hit harder than Anthony. Now, clearly you're a bigger man. A couple of divisions above. Talk me through your power then as a fighter.
I don't know. I think power's something that's natural. Personally, I think. And I think in that area I got gifted a bit more than Anthony in the area of power.
Are you having this?
Do you know what? I'm like, unsurprisingly, Will picked probably one of very few categories that he was going to come out on top first, so he got off to a winning start. Yeah, William's the harder hitting brother, but not just bigger, pound for pound. He can punch a bit. Will he's put a few over, so yeah, I wouldn't have minded being blessed with a bit of the power. Yeah, I do believe. Listen, power. You can say you can train it to a certain extent, but I do believe it's a natural thing as well. Power. There's what they all say punches, it's like something God-given.
Yeah, so I mean, straight away then you've got a 10-9 rounder thing.
Yeah, out the traps fast.
You're not put him down there.
No, out the traps fast.
He knew exactly what he was doing, but yeah.
Just a nice easy start. Right, well, I'm crack on.
SESH GREMLIN. SESH GREMLIN, so I don't know why... By SESH GREMLIN, who's the biggest SESH? So here's the argument, right? So when Will was
You've got to score a blow here, so it's
okay, so
however
when
you
Will,
see this playing out.
When Will was obese, morbidly obese, I have no doubt the bigger and the better brother on the session was him.
I'd say it was goated.
Really?
Yeah, goated.
He was pretty good. However, it's took a drastic downfall. It's been a massive fall from grace, like, because now he's I'd say a lightweight, but yeah, he's pretty useless now. And listen, by the way, I'm not saying I'm brilliant, but I'd say now I'm going to go as far to say I'm better than the new slimline William Crolla as a SESH GREMLIN.
Now he is a light middleweight. He's turned into a lightweight in every other department.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him that.
You were nearly a heavyweight, I suppose, at one point, were you?
No, I was 15, over 15 stone. So, yeah, I'll give it him.
So SESH GREMLIN, but Anthony, you can put on a performance as well in that department as well. So
I can do. I have highs and lows, as you've probably seen, Dom.
Yeah.
I'm capable of some unbelievable performances, but I'm also capable of some unbelievably bad nights as well. Which, to be fair, I was at a wedding weekend, and my behaviour wasn't the best then.
So in terms of that, then he's given you a bit of a kick in there. He's accused you of being obese and everything else.
Yeah.
So what you've seen some performances from him.
Yeah. I feel, well, do you know what? I'm gonna call him out on. Was watching Cheltenham at a friend's house once, and I weren't 15 stone then because it was only last year. No,
every dog has its day.
And Anthony was asleep for the second race.
Second race.
Yeah, so there's 8 races that day.
Second half of the meeting.
Anthony was asleep for the second race.
In my defence, I'm going
to throw that one in there.
I was drinking champagne at about 8:30 in the morning. But yeah, you know what? I let myself down, but I've come back a few times since and proved that I'm the better brother.
Right. Okay. So Will,
I'm gonna go into a strong one. Wardrobe. But like you've been around him enough, Don. There's some naughty rascal stuff he wears.
Yeah, well, it's the twin sets. Now that the weather's getting a little bit better now.
Do you know what's dangerous? The delusion here. The delusion is unbelievable.
All right, well, again, the twin set is a favourite of yours, isn't it?
I do love a twin set and a rascal twin set.
When the weather gets nicer as well, it's the shorts combo as well. With the pink one, you wore some crazy floral pink thing.
I've had a few rascals. But do you know what I always think? If you don't buy a ticket for the raffle, you don't win, do you? Do you know what I mean? You've got to be a little bit different.
Worst dressed every time.
But you got to think, and Will's not as fat as he used to be. He now asks me to borrow stuff, so there's a compliment in itself. And he dresses like fashionably bad, like, you know, just like really poor, like sort of designer gear for fortunes, which it could be off Berry New Road. It could be off Berry New Road. You wouldn't know the difference. It's not off Berry New Road, but it looks like it's off Berry New Road. So it's all
snide gear then, yeah?
It's not
snide gear in my life.
It's horrible. It's horrible stuff.
It's not. Just like some designer brands.
It's the designer brands or some of the outrageous clobber that he gets away with. So I'm trying to work
Dom, this is what I say, right? We go into a bar, or we go towards running clubs, go into a bar or something like that. If there's one of us who's likely to get pulled by the doorman and go, listen, you can't come in with that, I know it's not me.
Will's just edged ahead here, just a little bit, 2 rounds to 1. So, Anthony?
Right. Defence. Yeah, don't wrong, I went over a few times, but I don't even think this is up for debate. You know what, though? I'd probably playing it down. Will trick it, switch it. So it's certainly not easy to it, but the amount of hard fights and stuff like that I had in sparring sessions and stuff, the fact my nose isn't completely on the other side of my face, I'm gonna say he could have done that. Yeah, he could have done that.
No, not having that. You know, the switch hitter, your defence. Go on, talk us.
Could have been a bit big for Loma though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not my joking. On tight, compact defence, yeah, I'd say he wins. Yeah. But I've not been dropped yet, not been put down yet, so I'm going to mount myself on that teller.
That's true.
That's as an amateur as well.
Yeah, no, I've never been knocked down.
You're not turned pro yet. What I mean is, though, that's not gym.
No, yeah, I've still got I've still got my 10-count virginity. Yeah, I've still got it.
Right, okay.
That's it. But I'm sure one day that will come. That will come. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's like that's like, you know, levels and standard that I got dropped against was a little bit, I never got dropped in the gym, or I never got dropped as an amateur. Do you know what I mean?
Right, fair enough. But when was your defence at its best? Because you had the tight.
I'd say probably the fight where it was at its best was the Broso night. Probably because anyway I had to. If it wasn't, there's a great chance I would have been getting scraped up off the canvas.
Fair enough. Right. Well, it's all square here now, so you've got to try and edge your head. So you've got to pick something there now, Will, that you think.
TV.
So go on.
I'm just a couch potato. Like, name something, I've probably watched it. Like, this is a 10 round. Could be a 10-8 round. This.
But you go on. So
give
us an example then of your taste in TV.
Films or
anything.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter.
He's gonna blow this. He's gonna blow it.
He's gonna pick.
Will's a massive Harry Potter fan.
Massive Harry Potter fan.
Right, Will, a man who's like in his mid-20s, almost, aren't you?
Yeah, nearly.
He's been to like every Harry Potter world around the world. He's been Orlando, he's been Los Angeles, he's been
London. I have been them all.
Right?
Yeah. Lord
I'm
of the Rings.
not joking. I think he's
I
still
thought
got
you were
the
going to go on a very different tack here.
I've still got.
He's actually got Harry Potter 1 still from when he was.
No, I have like the replicas out the films.
Have you?
Yeah, no, I have. Yeah, I got them when I was 16. They're still at home.
Fantastic. So again, I'm not sure you're helping your cause, but what else do you favour?
What like watching?
Yeah.
Blue Planet, Frozen Planet, David Attenborough. Yeah, get some points back there. Any series I watch, anything.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is probably the best series I've watched.
You're into all the fantasy.
Yeah, I like all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, I thought you were going to actually get stuck into him for his love of all the nonsense that he likes.
You don't really. Well, yes, likes.
I've grew up a bit though. I've stopped. What you mean reality TV?
Yeah, you used to always watch the Kardashians and stuff like that. So it's minus points straight away for that.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Bruce Jenner and him, Caitlyn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what I've done now, I've stopped. I've proper chilled out on the reality TV. I still watch it a bit, but I'm getting into a few more series now. It was rubbish. Everyone used to think, you probably watched loads of box sets when you was in camp, but I never did. I never ever did. I'd much rather watch some reality TV, which I know is a bit pathetic of me. But I'm I'm a bit childish, as you know. I started watching Max and Paddy again and Phoenix Nights and stuff.
This was only in the last few weeks, this though. So you
Yeah,
can't
but
claim
you know
that.
what? He's pulled it right back
kills
there
it.
now.
Well, no,
It kills
that's,
it.
right back
well,
for
no,
the
because you're not
reality
going on the,
stuff. Yeah,
the general public's view. You're going on your own. You're scoring off your own view. Right.
Right, well, I've got to
gonna get
take everything
pointed
into
up,
consideration here now. I thought you were going to go down slightly. I'm slightly disappointed that you've gone down the fantasy angle and all that nonsense.
He loves it.
But the Harry Potter, fair enough. I kind of get that one a bit. You could have killed him on the reality stuff. So I mean, he was always
Housewives of Cheshire and stuff like that.
He's negative equity with all of that. But the Max and Paddy Phoenix Nights thing's brought him back again. So you know, I've got to call that even now.
It's like me saying I've watched it.
I don't want to do an even round, but I just think I'm surprised with you there, William. Anthony.
Nuisance.
Handle this SESH element.
Yeah, if we're on about a night out, absolutely no one comes close. Possibly one of my mates to William on at his worst.
Before I get it, I'm not a trouble causer, just before.
Yeah, no,
just,
Oh, not
he's-
a- yeah.
just before, like, he's trying to make it come across like
Yeah,
that. I'm certainly not a
he's
trouble
not a
causer. I might just be a bit
trouble
louder. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm certainly not a trouble causer.
But,
But like you said, with nuisance on everything, so have you ever asked Anthony to do something, then 3 days later you've asked him again, and yeah, I'll do it in a minute. Have you ever had that with him, Dom?
Do you know what it is though?
What can I say?
I don't know if you know this, Dom, but I'm a father. I'm a father as well as a professional boxing coach, as well as doing a bit with kids in the area, which I'm trying.
Yeah.
William sits at my mum and dad or at his girlfriend's and just gets everything made for him, and he just can't understand when something isn't done immediately. So yeah, it's just a little bit of reality, isn't it? I just have to juggle spin many plates, spin many plates.
But you've highlighted a couple of very valid issues there, and it kind of rolls into timekeeping and things like that.
Yes.
So he's gone and picked the wrong horse for himself there.
Yeah, he has.
And you've got that one, you've got that round, so that's gone against you there. You picked the wrong in there. Go on, Will.
All right.
Other sports. You're lucky you sat with Dom, a Manchester Catholic champion basketball from school.
It wasn't you on your own, was it?
No, it's still a team effort. But
Will's forgetting to mention he was on the bench.
I was point guard.
Really?
Check the history book.
This was school, was it?
I'm very good at basketball.
Table tennis. Very good at
You
table
went to the
tennis.
same school?
Yeah, I went to St Matthews, yeah. Very good at table tennis.
Right.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, people who are good at table tennis, people who spend time in, I can't even say that, in youth club all the time, whereas I was training all the time when I was a kid and stuff like that, and I can't say, I'm not counting.
But all he
table
said is he'll
tennis.
give you the running, and you can't,
Go
your
on.
ankle, when you did your ankle, that's gone
I'd
as well
still
now.
beat him. I'd still beat him. Yeah, 100%.
He says this, I don't know. I'll have to have it on. I don't think he would.
Don't.
So running,
Okay. Running plays a big part in most sports.
You said
I'm
basketball.
better than him at football.
Right. What position were you at
I don't
football?
know about that.
I ended up playing right back in the end. So
Right back. And what were you?
I
you were a fullback as
actually
well, weren't
played.
you?
Yeah, I was a
Yeah, yeah.
fullback as well.
it's where the not very good players go. I was just fit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to agree with him there. Did you get on the school team?
Yeah, I did.
I can't
We got
remember
the
being on
fun.
the
Just to
skill
put it
team.
again, my team in our year. I'm going to shout out John Rogers Junior here.
Yeah.
We got to the last 4 English schools, which I don't think anyone else did. So
Our year might not have been that good, but I probably believe I was a better player than William. So listen, you've got to look at it. So running, I'd beat him in all running events.
Right,
All
yeah, he's
running
good.
I don't think he beat me in a
Give me
sprint.
that.
I don't think he beat me in a
so he's
sprint.
not
I'm
fully
personally not going to think he beat me in a sprint.
Okay. Track and field, I'd be better at field events than you. Swimming, I'd be a much better swimmer than you.
Kev swimming.
Tennis.
I'm better than him
I-
at tennis. He's
I'd
got no
still
ankle,
lie.
like you say. He's got no
Table
ankle.
tennis and
Fast
tennis,
pivot.
you go for that.
I'm taking both of them.
Golf.
Bowling.
What about
Better than him at
golf?
bowling. Better than him
You
at
are
golf.
not better than me at bowling, Will. You are not better. I used to have to take you bowling.
These are all tight rounds, I'm telling you, because
Let me think.
Darts, better than him at darts as
oh
well.
my God. Do you not remember the last visit to Flight Club?
Better than him at darts.
But also,
Flight-
didn't you beat?
Right, okay, then. So let's.
He's
do
allowed to
darts.
beat- is it Phil Taylor?
Phil Taylor,
I
yeah,
actually
I think it
ought to
was.
win
You beat the
over a
Power.
leg over Phil Power, and we're not going to mention whether I got a little head start. I still checked out on a double.
Fishing.
So,
Better than him at fishing.
fishing.
Clutching now, aren't you?
Well, he's fishing a
He's
sport.
better than me at Joe. He's probably
No,
better
it
than me
is.
at
I
pool.
think-
Do you know why? Because he spent a lot more time in pubs than
Yeah,
me.
exactly. And I've never been 8-balled as well.
All right, so
I've not been 8-balled.
right, that's a tight round. That
Courage.
I mean, however many fights, I suppose, proves that point anyway.
Fights, yeah. I don't even want to just make it about that, but I mean, just courage. I just wasn't as mad as him growing up because he was a lot more spoilt than me. So, I mean, if you talk about fights and stuff, yeah, it's a bit unfair. But, yeah, I just got treated a lot different than he did.
So what's that got to do with courage?
So, I was brought up tougher, so I knew when I had to dig deep for something, I'd get it, or if I wanted something, I had to go out there and get it myself, so it made me work harder. That sort of covers courage, I'm right in saying that. Whereas William doesn't. William had a lot more things handed to him on a plate. He's done really well in the weight he's lost and knuckling down. I absolutely give him that.
I'm going to throw out. So Anthony's never worked a full-time job, whereas when I come back to boxing, I was scaffolding. I was scaffolding up at 5 in the morning, home at 5 to the gym at night. Anthony couldn't have done that, I don't think.
Well, you held on to that job by the skin of your teeth.
I still was doing it. I never said I was good at it. I was still doing it. I was still doing it.
It was just a sound set of lads who wanted you to quit that job for months, and somehow you managed to hang on to it. So if you want,
I was just there for banter, but I still.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
I still did it.
And I reckon he had a few sick days.
Yeah, they was bad ones.
What about, though, him chasing burglars? I mean, I did hear that they were 11 and 12, but he did chase burglars.
Teenagers.
And who come out on top, Dom? Then.
Will.
Music. Ask anyone who's one of the worst person in the gym to be on the thing. Anthony. You warming
if
up.
You don't put him down on this one. You're
warming up to love songs, like everything's dead slow in the gym. You're in the gym, high pace. His music's bad at least several times every session. Can we skip this song?
Dom,
can we skip this song?
Sometimes you've got to get deep with your emotions. And I run on emotions, and I'm not gonna lie. Like Will's happily training along to some song with absolutely zero words or lyrics in. I don't want to train along to fish tank music. Do you know what I mean?
So he likes ballads to get.
Listen, my music's never asked to be skipped or something. I was on the speakers today. It's obviously me. Like, I don't know why they ask it.
Like, so what's the stuff that you want on there?
I'll have anything. I'll have anything from Tupac to Big Air to K-Trap to a bit of house music. It doesn't end the list. The list on my playlist.
Well, it's not too eclectic.
Bit of Oasis.
No, it's not.
Go on,
Oasis is. I'm very versatile, Dom. I can tick many boxes. I'm going from like
Glee the musical.
I can go from gangster rap. I can throw a bit of Irish music, what you like. I can throw a bit of dance on there, a few Clubland classics. I can tick many boxes, and what I'll do, I'll look who's in the gym that day, and I think, right, I'm not going to be selfish. I'm gonna cover. I might not be able to do it every day, but at least one day a week, I'm going to make sure every person in the gym gets their day, gets their moment to have a little bit of a soundtrack.
That's the people
Again,
in the
this
gym.
goes back to him being selfish.
Right, I thought that was going to be a shoo-in for you, Will, but he made a decent case for being...
He's not, again, Dom, you're scoring it on yourself. Like, you may as well throw that out. Like,
but
in a minute...
The thing is, though, if you're going to go... You see...
Yeah, but it's not, you've put music, so I've just said everyone in the gym's happy with my stuff, and what Anthony's done there is he mentioned Irish music because you liked it, and you've then scored it for him.
Mate, you listen to both cases, Dom, don't listen.
Scored it for him. I'm not even telling you now where that's gone now. I'm going to keep that to myself.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Anthony.
Intelligence. Yeah, so, do you know what
Better at school?
better at school.
I got more
think it was me.
GCSEs.
I don't think you did, you know, mate.
I got 13.
That's a lie, no.
It's not like...
Stop. When William says 13s, he means...
C to A's? No, A grade to C's.
I
I failed one subject at school and it was RE. That's the only subject I failed.
No, he's
Catholic
just...
boy you are.
Yeah, I know.
I got a A star in sport. Ask Anthony what he got.
Yeah, I let myself down in sport. I thought I was just going to roll up and get an A star. And I don't even know, but the marking system's different.
So you did in sport and he did.
No, yeah, I did. I got a star in sport.
But no, in my defence, it took me egos because my cousin was in my class as well at Ruth, and yes, she got an A star and I didn't. But in my defence, the marking system over the year has become a lot more lenient, and you've got to remember as well, and I don't advise it to anyone, I was a little bit naturally clever, and then because I was doing all right with the boxing, I knew that I had to. I should have knuckled down a lot more, but I put training first far too often, rather than do course or have the homework. Where William,
I just didn't do my own. I'd probably play Call of Duty instead than my own work, but I was just
still got 57.
Still got it should be a record.
He's lying about his amount of GCSEs.
I'm not. I've got them at home.
Right.
I've got to
How many
I've got-
languages do you speak? He can't speak like nearly another language. You just
Yeah, 'cause I didn't-
wearing the Will. Have you ever? Will's like a British
It's not.
When he goes to
I'm not. I'm
different
certainly
countries,
not.
He's just not. He's just
I'm
not.
not.
So that's what I'm even
I'm a
telling
Duolingo master,
If he wants
but
to lie about his GCSE results, that's fine. But Will's like the Mostyn Carl Pilkington. He's like a Brit abroad.
And we'll leave the intelligence there because we could go on all day really with that one. So again, I'm not telling you how I've scored that one, but crack on.
pretty interesting. I'm going to go for magic power.
Oh, what is your magic power?
I've not got one, but like, if I could have one,
He's not got one. He's not. This is why you want intelligence.
I just thought it's like, what magic power would you have?
Well, it's however you interpret this.
Probably to fly.
Right. Will wants to fly.
I'd probably fly.
Well, you know what? That was actually going to be mine because the one I've not got many faults, but one fault I have got at times is my timekeeping, and that is because of my time that I get stuck on the motorways and the times, as you know, when I'm running up the platform with like 10 seconds to go before the doors shut. So if I flew, it'd save me an awful lot of time.
I was just
Flying.
thinking to like say I wanted to wake up and go abroad, I'd just fly there. Like not, I
Easy
wasn't
way
think,
out,
I wasn't
easy way
thinking
out.
like why I'd be late for a train or something.
No,
like,
I'm
don't
thinking,
drive
you know
like.
why? Because I want to make things easier
If I-
for other people, but Will again thinks to himself.
If I woke up one morning, I wanted to go on holiday, boom,
Yeah.
I'd just fly there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. Last one.
Last one. Is it? Oh, it's me. This one, isn't
Yeah.
it? Mischief. I'm not saying I was a saint, but I was close to it. Where, there's been a lot more trouble come from. But listen, if you could get my mum on loudspeaker now, but you can't, I don't want to ruin her holiday. She'll happily tell you she loves us all the same, but William is her least favourite son by quite a while. So Mischief, it doesn't even come close, and if Will tries to argue, it just shows he's lying again.
Defence, William.
Mischief, he's not got none. Just take your punishment.
I'll say this one. I'm not like saying like it's a 10-8, but he can have mischief. He can have mischief. Like he can have that one
Right. Well then.
to even it up a bit.
So if the scorecard is in,
Go.
would you like to do a David Diamante or a Big Mo or anything like that? Ant? Or
Yes.
but the scores are in. It's 116 to 115.
Oh, close.
That tight, and I've genuinely,
Yeah.
gone straight down the middle in favour of your winner
Yeah.
and new champion
Yeah.
of Fox ABC. 12 rounds with William, the yet to be titled Crolla.
Unbelievable.
No nickname as yet, Will, is there?
No, there's no nickname yet, but first.
Yeah, literally, you can go through the cards. You can. I'll break it all
what
down
I'm
for you.
looking
But
at.
it's. I had to make a
I can-
big call
I
on a
can take
couple of
the
rounds,
L's.
but
I can take me out, but that's scandalous.
Well.
I'm basically, this has been on a pack of lies. I've told the truth.
well, I can
see,
only you see.
I'm just going to say now, Dom, a man takes a defeat, and it shows a lot about him. You see, he's not taking it well.
No, you know what? I'm going to take it, but
Like, if it was
this
me, I'd
card
put my
is
hand
missing
up.
on a pack of lies. And do you know what it is? It's another black eye for boxing.
Like,
That's exactly what it is.
I'll just check if I did it up right, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I'm just
do
looking
that.
there that TV's a 10-10 as well, so the card should be a bit.
Well, you see, the thing is, I've gone a bit contentious on a couple of them because some of the ones I thought, you were going to, you let yourself down a little bit.
Mischief,
And likewise-
Mischief, it should have been
likewise-
stopped
No,
in the
no,
12th
I
round.
gave you that one in fairness, but you didn't put him down. That could have
Probably
been the
because
difference.
there's not too many things I can say on camera.
Right, well, fair enough, but you could have nicked a draw, but you didn't.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it was that tight. Anyway, fair fight. So there we have it, 12 rounds with the Crollas. William's the champ.
Bosh.